Well, as we approach the 4th of July weekend, which is Saturday, we have people now coming in and saying that, oh my gosh, what President Trump is doing this weekend, holding fireworks at Mount Rushmore, is so racist. What? Excuse me? Hold it. What part of that is racist? I'd like to know. By the way, it wasn't just anyone who said this. Who said this was the Democrats. The Democrats tweeted, the Democratic National Committee accused President Trump of glorifying white supremacy. I'm quoting, because of the 4th of July celebration at Mount Rushmore. Trump has disrespected Native communities time and time again. He's attempted to limit their voting rights. He has, and blocked critical pandemic relief. Really? Now he's holding a rally glorifying white supremacy at Mount Rushmore, a region once sacred to the tribal communities. Oh, okay. So what part of this is racist? The part that we took a mountain, a private individual took a mountain and carved in it. The part that another mountain is being carved right now by a guy who has Native American blood flowing through his veins, and it's even more impressive than Mount Rushmore. It's called Crazy Horse. Is that the part that's? I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Is it Theodore Roosevelt? Or is it Jefferson? Or is it Lincoln? Or is it Washington? Or is it all of them? Democrats need to answer. What was it that is glorifying white supremacy by shooting fireworks at Mount Rushmore? What part is that? That's the Democratic National Committee. They should be asked and forced to answer that question. Because somebody there has a different view of America than I think most Democrats do. At least the Democrats that I know. You know, one of the things that we have done wrong this whole time is we've treated 4th of July as the 4th of July. And it's not. It's Independence Day. It's the day that Declaration of Independence was read for the first time, openly, out in the public. They had signed it on July 2nd. That's Thursday. But we should have been reading this the whole time, every year, multiple times. You know, you used to have to be able to recite the Declaration of Independence to be able to graduate from the 8th grade. You also had to be able to defend it, orally defend the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence in the 8th grade. Most people haven't even read it. They don't even know what it is. But we should be asking ourselves every year, is this what we want? Is this the best and most effective way to lift ourselves and mankind into a better place? Is there a better way? Churchill was asked that. What's the best system of government? He said, well, I think the worst is the system we have now, you know, America. That's the worst, with the possible exception of every other system created by man. That was his quote. So do you have a better one? Because I'm not seeing one. I'm seeing one where, you know, I'm going to defund the police. Okay. Except, do we have the audio of the person that was explaining, the police officer that was explaining how he was protecting a ban the police rally because they requested police presence? I mean, how does that work? Do we have that audio? Played if we have it. Nothing makes sense anymore. And quite frankly, in 2026, we celebrate 300 years. I remember celebrating the bicentennial, and what a big deal it was for years leading up to it. And I remember thinking, I probably won't be here for the 300th birthday. Of course I will. But then again, people died earlier back then. I think my grandfather was 65 when he died, 68 when he died. This year is the 400th anniversary of the Pilgrims, and we can't decide whether that was good or bad. In fact, most of our kids will tell you bad, because they have learned such horrible, horrible things from the 1619 Project, which I'm going to talk about next hour. And we are going to tear it apart this coming Wednesday, tomorrow on TV. We are going to show you the truth, the motivation, in their own words, the people who worked on that project. And then we're going to put it all back together on July 2nd. And we're going to show you history that you don't know, history that, quite honestly, I didn't even know. You know, we started a giant rock in Massachusetts. And people would say, who haven't been there, oh, that must be Plymouth Rock. No, Plymouth Rock is, it's really disappointing. It's very small. And you're like, that's it, huh? There's another rock. There's a rock that is just a few miles away, out farther in the water. And it's almost impossible to get to. In fact, they don't allow people to go there. They allowed us to go there. And we're going to show you that rock. Because that rock tells a much different story than 1619 and shows you the difference between the Pilgrims and those who landed in Jamestown. Because we are all going to have to decide, which are we? Are we really a racist, awful nation? Or are we a nation that just made mistakes in the past? But it's our choice. It's our choice to decide what we do with those. And throw the baby out with the bathwater? Get rid of and rewrite our entire history? Get rid of the bad and the good? I want the bad because it helps me learn. I can see a lot of the problems today because it's history. If it's not repeating itself, it is at least rhyming. But if I get rid of all the bad, I can't learn that. I can't see that. And it makes it easier for anyone to control me and you and everyone else. Do we believe in this anymore? Does this nation survive? Do we even want it to survive? That's what this special is about on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Blaze TV. Thursday night, a 2-hour special, no commercial interruption. Live from the Standing Rock Ranch, live from Plymouth, Massachusetts, live from New York, from Philadelphia, and from Gettysburg. I think it's a game-changing special. And I think it's game-changing because we're not only restoring history to its rightful place, we're asking the right questions. We're inviting you to commit to the truth. And we're going to show you ways of actually helping save the nation and commit to action. 8 p.m. Thursday. You don't want to miss it. Blaze TV, also free at Facebook and YouTube. It will be in, I think, it's 4 or 6K on Blaze TV. And you'll be able to watch it it's really spectacular and majestic. And you'll be able to watch that in an ultra high definition by joining us at theblazetv.com. Fight the Mob is the promo code that we'd like you to use, Fight the Mob, and you will save 20% with that promo code if you go to blazetv.com/Glenn and join us tomorrow. Why the 1619 Project is wrong and what was the real intent. Then Thursday, America's sunrise or sunset, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, only on Blaze TV, Facebook, and YouTube.